rather than sell that other stuff. No.
It's shocking to think that.
So, recently I posted a video of myself loading 35mm film into my new Vivitar IC101Panorama camera, which I was very excited to load up with some film, get shooting, and once I finally did that and got everything developed, I figured I'd give you guys the results and show you the negatives that I got out of this. And there were a few bumps along the road, but overall I found this camera to be a lot of fun to shoot with. And if you can somehow get your hands on something like this, or maybe perhaps the exact same camera, and you're sort of a camera enthusiast, you like just kind of mixing up what you're shooting, I think this is a really fun way to do so. I'd love to get some colored film in here too. I think that would be really awesome, so I can put those up online too. But this is just black and white, Tri-X 400, Kodak. What else am I trying to think of? The thing about this camera is there is a fixed aperture, shutter, and focus. So it's really quite literally a point and shoot camera. There's not much else you can do with it besides framing, and unless you wanted to get really kind of tricksy and fancy about it, I'm pretty sure it's bare minimum here. And if you're paying close attention to the film that I'm showing you here, you might notice that the images are not wider than the standard 35mm image, but rather just cropped in. And so if you'll allow me to quote the camera wiki page that I will link below, it says, "As with other plastic 35mm panoramic cameras, the panoramic image is not achieved by exposing a wider image than the standard 24 by 36mm frame. Instead, the film gate is permanently masked to an image size of 13 by 36mm, blocking much of the film area." End quote. So that just explains why these are a sort of different ratio in size, but nevertheless I found them to do the job. They made panoramic images, it was fun to shoot with, fun to experiment with a wider frame as opposed to the standard image size, and I would totally recommend it if someone can get their hands on it. So now I'll just show you the final result, some of my favorite images that I've made a couple of adjustments to and done some editing, but check them out.